care of, we need to take care of when we are going to write our content, and we are going to then look at a couple of examples which are going to give us some idea about how to go about our content. Okay, so I'm going to share my presentation with you, and then I'll be speaking so that you know what's yes. So what we are going to talk about is, as I said, that what is content, what are the pillars of content writing, which are the most essential parts of content writing. And then we are going to talk about types of content and how to become a good content writer. What is content? So content कोई भी ऐसी चीज जिसमें हम इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं अपने बारे में या अपने ब्रांड के बारे में इज कंटेंट. इट कैन बी रिटन कंटेंट, आप लिख रहे हैं कोई आर्टिकल, वो भी कंटेंट है. आपने कोई पिक्चर शेयर किया है, वो भी कंटेंट है. सो एवरीथिंग दैट इज आउट देयर विच टॉक्स अबाउट योर ब्रांड, आपके कंपनी के बारे में, आपके ब्रांड के बारे में, वो सब कुछ कंटेंट के कैटेगरी में ही आता है. आपके कंटेंट का पर्पस ये होता है कि आप अपने टारगेट ऑडियंस के साथ कनेक्ट क्रिएट कर सके. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, कैफे की ही अगर हम एग्जाम्पल, आई विल बी टेकिंग अ लॉट ऑफ कैफे एग्जाम्पल्स. तो कैफे का अगर हम एग्जाम्पल लें, तो कैफे में कविता shares a lot of graphics talking about cafe inspiration stories, cafe mentors, cafe sessions. इन सब का पर्पस क्या है? इन सब का पर्पस है कि वो एक कैफे के बारे में बताना चाहती हैं कि एक ऐसा ग्रुप है कैफे बोलकर जो ये सब काम करता है, जो अलग अलग चीजें वो शेयर करती हैं. फिर उसका पर्पस है, वो ये बताना चाहती है कि आपको क्या बेनिफिट होगा, व्हाट इज इट दैट यू विल बेनिफिट बाय जॉइनिंग कैफे. एंड शी इज ऑल्सो क्रिएटिंग अ कॉल टू एक्शन कि अगर आप भी इस ग्रुप का मेंबर होना चाहते हैं, सो गो एंड रीड दिस आर्टिकल ऑन आवर वेबसाइट, or WhatsApp us on this number, or mail to us on this email ID and become a member of cafe, become a registered member of cafe by clicking on this particular link. So आपका कंटेंट का कॉल टू एक्शन हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है. अगर मैं एज अ ब्लॉगर अगर कोई इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर करती हूँ इंस्टाग्राम पे या फेसबुक पे, उसमें मैं सिर्फ इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर कर रही हूँ, लेट्स से लाइक हाउ टू स्टे सेफ ड्यूरिंग कोरोना, टाइम्स ऑफ कोरोना, तो मैं सिर्फ इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर कर रही हूँ. मैं कुछ रिटर्न में कोई फीडबैक या रिस्पॉन्स नहीं मांग रही हूँ. तो ये दो तरीके का कंटेंट होता है अपार्ट फ्रॉम रेस्ट अदर थिंग्स. नाउ व्हाट, हाउ डू वी क्रिएट कंटेंट? कंटेंट के बेसिक्स क्या है? तो कंटेंट के बेसिक्स हैं, एक तो एडिटोरियल जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्योंकि हम सबको लगता है कि हम लिख पाएंगे या नहीं लिख पाएंगे. सो एडिटोरियल एस्पेक्ट है वो, जिसमें कि आपको लैंग्वेज का ध्यान देना है. यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ योर लैंग्वेज. इट हैज टू बी ग्रामेटिकली करेक्ट. अगर आप बहुत अच्छा कुछ प्रोडक्ट भी लिख रहे हैं और वहां पर कोई स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक हो गया या आपके सेंटेंस में कोई स्ट्रक्चर मिस्टेक हो गया, तो वो सामने वाला can have a bad impression about you. So it has to be grammatically correct. And vocabulary is very important. आप expressed की जगह impressed लिख देंगे तो वो गलत हो जाएगा. अगर आप अगर कैफे में कविता ये लिख दे that you, कोई एग्जांपल, कविता, would you like to give an example of right vocabulary here?
For content
हाँ,
of cafe.
yes, cafe mein when anytime when you have thought no this word can't be used, instead we have to use this particular word.
Yeah, so basically my idea of using vocabulary, Anupriya, is a little bit different from what others want to use. I usually try to use very, very simple words which can be understood by even a layman, and I usually do not use any flowery words or decorative words in my write-ups, because I feel the whole purpose of communication is that the other person should understand what you want to say, and not to impress the other person with your high quality language. So I use very simple vocabulary.
Which
That
is
is my.
bang on, Kavita. Which is bang on, Kavita. Because the next point I would have talked about is this only, that a lot of us get afraid and scared about the fact कि हमारी तो vocabulary बहुत अच्छी नहीं है.
Hmm.
That we are not somebody who knows a lot of English. If you know basic English, if you can make basic. Hello,
Yeah,
hello. Am I still
you're,
audible?
you're still audible, but your voice is a little coming and going.
Okay, let me just give me a moment. Hello, am I
Vodafone,
audible better now?
Vodafone has a lot of network issue actually. But still you can continue, Anupriya. If we have lot of issue, I'll inform you.
Okay, fine.
And
So,
just try to be a
what
little
happens
louder.
is,
Anupriya, just try to
okay,
be a little louder.
okay. So what happens is vocabulary में अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा strong words use करेंगे या फिर बहुत ज़्यादा difficult words use करेंगे तो आप क्या कर रहे हैं, आप अपने audience, आधे audience को भगा दे रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो आपको सिंपल वर्ड्स यूज करने हैं जो आपके मैक्सिमम ग्रुप ऑफ ऑडियंस को समझ में आए. नेक्स्ट इज फॉर्मेट. फॉर्मेट में क्या होता है कि आप किसको ये कम्युनिकेशन या कंटेंट देने वाले हैं, दैट इज द प्लेस वेयर यू डिसाइड द फॉर्मेट. सो इफ यू आर सेंडिंग आउट एन information to a corporate, then you might want to use a very formal language. It will in all probability be an email communication. Okay.
Yes.
Then if you have a place where you need to introduce somebody, you might still use an eloquent language, क्योंकि वहां पर क्या हो रहा है कि आपको किसी की तारीफ करनी है. तो जब आप तारीफ कर रहे हैं किसी की, तो you may as well use some eloquent words which are honest of course, लेकिन आप वो words, आपकी language थोड़ी सी अलग हो जाएगी. Casual हो गया when you are in a writing a mail to your friend asking for a favor, वो casual हो गया, वो हमारे यहाँ के perspective में आता नहीं है. And then there is research based content that you want to give out. In research based content you use a lot of tables, pie charts, graphs, क्योंकि उसमें आपकी information clear हो जाती है. Then there is client brief. The next pillar is client brief. Now client brief will be, if you are a content writer, then you will have a different client, and if you are the business owner, then you are your client. Then you have to understand कि आपके target audience क्या है. Like we said, Kavita said कि मुझे simple language use करनी है क्योंकि I don't believe कि मेरे जो सब ऑडियंस हैं उन लोगों को बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग इंग्लिश आती है, तो आई वुड लाइक टू यूज अ सिंपलर लैंग्वेज. सो टारगेट ऑडियंस को समझना बहुत जरूरी है. देन देयर इज a pitch presentation. Like I'm giving you a presentation right now, it is an information presentation. In many cases you go for a presentation to your clients or your audience and you create that pitch presentation जिसमें आप अपने कंपनी के बारे में, अपने काम के बारे में information देंगे. So that is one kind of content. And then there is web related content जिसमें आप articles लिखते हैं, blog posts लिखते हैं. हम इसके बारे में बात करेंगे. और hello.
Yeah, Anupriya, you're very, very clear now.
Okay, fine. So, steps of content writing. अब आप देखोगे कि यहाँ पर जो मैंने pillars of content writing जिस order में बोले हैं, आपके steps of content writing reverse हो जाते हैं. So, reverse is, first you take a client brief.
You take your client brief, you understand कि objective of communication क्या है. अगर आप खुद अपने client हैं, तो आपको ये समझना होगा कि आप अपने client को क्या बताना चाहते हैं. For example, अभी कोरोना के टाइम पे a lot of companies are doing home delivery, a lot of shops are doing home delivery. तो उनका objective of communication है not home delivery. The objective of communication becomes home delivery in the times of corona or in the time of lockdown. तो वो communication का objective clear होना चाहिए, आप उसी के according अपना content बनाएंगे. Then there is content type. Content type is your mode of communication, जो हमने डिस्कस किए, हम आगे और डिस्कस करेंगे डिटेल में कि क्या क्या अलग अलग मोड ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन है. आप ऑनलाइन कम्युनिकेशन देना चाहते हैं, आप एक आर्टिकल के थ्रू कम्युनिकेशन देना चाहते हैं, या आप एक ग्राफिक के थ्रू कम्युनिकेशन देना चाहते हैं. मैसेजेस भी चलते हैं आजकल, तो मैसेजेस एक मोड ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन हो गया. तो यू हैव टू डिसाइड अपॉन कि आप क्या क्या चैनल से कम्युनिकेशन करेंगे. तो एक तरीके से ये हो गया चैनल्स ऑफ एडवर्टाइजमेंट हम जिसको बोलते हैं. यहाँ पर गैम्बिट बड़ा है क्योंकि हम फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन भी कर रहे हैं, तो मोड ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन आपको डिसाइड करना है. एंड देन एट लास्ट कम्स द फेस ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, व्हिच इज you have to decide on the format and editing. वो है आप एक्चुअली क्या बनाएंगे लास्ट में जो बाहर जाएगा और आपके ब्रांड के बारे में बात करेगा. दैट इज योर फेस ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. सो अगर मैं यहाँ पर स्पीच दे रही होती, अगर ये एक्चुअल सेशन होता हमारा करनानी एस्टेट में मूव विद ग्रुप के उसमें, तो मैं खड़ी होती आपके सामने, तो आई वुड हैव बीन द फेस ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. But right now, because we are doing a Zoom meeting and I can't see you, my presentation becomes the face of communication. Okay? Yeah. Types of content. Now, this is the detailed list of what kind of contents you might need. This is not exhaustive. इसमें और भी चीजें ऐड हो सकती हैं, पर मैंने जो यूजुअली और मैक्सिमम यूज होती हैं चीजें आज के डेट में फॉर मोस्ट ऑफ अस एज होम बेस्ड एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, उन चीजों को लिस्ट डाउन किया है यहाँ पर. तो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर अस एज होम बेस्ड एंटरप्रेन्योर्स इज द वेब बेस्ड कंटेंट. उसमें हमारा एक वेबसाइट की बात करते हैं हम. एंड देन अ लॉट ऑफ बिजनेसेस टुडे don't even need the feel the need to have a website, क्योंकि हमें Facebook एक बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म देता है कि हम अपना Facebook पेज बनाएं कंपनी का एंड उसी के थ्रू अपना बिजनेस रन करें. So the next most important online content place is Facebook and Instagram. And if some business needs to be on LinkedIn, then yes, LinkedIn also is a place where you need to work on your content. The next is business communication. अब आप कुछ भी काम करेंगे, आप home based भी business अपना करेंगे, तो you will need to get in touch with a lot of people. These days, a lot of communication happens through WhatsApp only, but still, email remains the most preferred mode of communication for any kind of formal business communication. So emails are there. Then PPT is there. So let's say this presentation that I'm sharing with you is a form of business communication. So it is a PPT. Then next is brochures. अब आप देखेंगे आप कहीं भी जाते हैं, कोई भी बिजनेस पार्क में जाएंगे या बिजनेस एग्जीबिशन में जाएंगे या फिर कोई भी एग्जीबिशन में जाएंगे, तो वहां पे आपको आइस स्केटिंग में इतने सारे एग्जीबिशंस में जाते हैं, एनी काइंड ऑफ एग्जीबिशन दैट यू गो टू, अ लॉट ऑफ बिजनेस पीपल, एंटरप्रेन्योर्स विल शेयर देयर visiting cards with you or their brochures with you, right? So those are also a part of business communication. उसका भी content आपको अपने brand को represent करते हुए लिखना है. Messages I've already talked about, but then they are very concise in nature. वो छोटे होते हैं size में, detailed नहीं होते हैं. Then there is customer communication. Now customer communication, most of it we have seen through cafe के posts on Facebook and in the group, जहाँ पर we use a lot of graphics के through information बताते हैं हम अपने बारे में, write-ups के through बताते हैं. So cafe inspiration stories are a form of write-up content. blogs are very important for a website based. If you are maintaining a website, then blogs become very important. Why they become very important, I'll talk about it in the coming minutes. Also, your tagline. So tagline is an altogether different industry in the content market, which is called copywriting. COPY writing, RIGHT, copyrights. So that's very important क्योंकि आपके जो भी taglines हैं वो ये copywriters create करते हैं and they are like your quick brand recalls.
Okay.
Kavita, am I making sense?
Yeah, Anupriya, I had a question.
Yes.
Business communication nowadays, that WhatsApp has also come up with business accounts. Even
Yes.
people are sending their corporate brochures on messengers. And
Yes.
also has
So brochures, so we've already talked about brochures. Brochures के आपके graphic जो JPEG formats होते हैं या फिर PDF formats होते हैं, but brochures need to be designed any which ways. तो आप physical brochures लीजिए या फिर online brochures लीजिए, e-copies लीजिए. The content, the work that it requires remains more or less the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we come to the most important part, which you have all been actually waiting for, which is how to become a good content writer, or rather how to write content. So, सबसे पहले तो, as Kavita has already given a couple of good points about being simple and to the point, these are the thumb rules that you need to take care of while designing your content, क्योंकि we tend to get carried away कि बहुत सारी लैंग्वेज यूज की है या फिर बहुत ज्यादा हमने कंटेंट लिखा है अपने बारे में, बहुत प्रोफेशनल फोटोग्राफ्स यूज की हैं. तो थंब रूल्स जो हैं, जो बेसिक्स हैं, जो फाउंडेशन है गुड कंटेंट की, वो ये 4 पॉइंट्स हैं, विच इज टोन एंड कॉन्टेक्स्ट. आप किस बारे में बात कर रहे हैं वो एकदम देखते ही मालूम पड़ना चाहिए कि आप किस बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. सो कविता हैज अ वेरी गुड स्ट्रेटेजी. वो जिसके बारे में बात कर रही होती है उसकी फोटो लगाती है, तो यू नो दैट कविता हैज नाउ शेयर्ड दिस पर्सन स्टोरी. ओके, इट्स and then your content has to be to the point. I know a lot of people who will build up stories ki acha let us arrive at this, you know. This works good when you are giving a live presentation or a live speech. लेकिन जब आप ऑनलाइन कंटेंट या पेपर पे कंटेंट लिख रहे हैं जिसमें कि a person has to pay attention, you have to understand कि आजकल लोगों का span of attention बहुत कम हो गया है. If in first 5 seconds you are not able to catch somebody's attention, they will just leave it aside, क्योंकि बहुत easy है विंडोज स्क्रॉल करना अपने मोबाइल फोन्स में. Let's just move to the next. तो इसलिए reach the point bang on in the first line. Okay?
Anupriya, I want to take your opinion in cafe posts, whatever we make. Like, is the write-up big or is it okay? Like, sometimes I feel that I've written too much above the post also. So is that
the guidelines, Kavita, are that with one Facebook post which has a self-explanatory graphic, up to 100 and 150 words are okay.
Okay.
But then it also depends, all these guidelines are for best span of attention, best practices. Yes. But for somebody who has written something very impactful in the first line, he or she will be sure that people pura padhenge. Right? But still, it's always safer to keep the word limit within 100 to 150 words, not beyond that.
Okay.
It has to be relevant. Again, time and again, I keep saying it has to be relevant क्योंकि you are building a brand through your content. तो आपकी brand image will be formed by being relevant. अगर कविता अपने ग्रुप पे कैफे इंस्पिरेशन पोस्ट्स या वाई मेंटर पोस्ट्स या फिर कैफे मेंटर पोस्ट्स, कैफे इवेंट पोस्ट्स के अलावा ऐसी पोस्ट नॉर्मल मोटिवेशनल पोस्ट शेयर करना शुरू कर दें, then she will become like anybody else. क्योंकि आजकल we get motivational posts in dozens,
Yes.
motivational videos in dozens, लेकिन she has made sure that she keeps her content relevant, by her brand relevant, and create a very strict brand image, a very confined brand image by sticking to relevant posts only. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it has to be honest. You know, people use big words, people make big claims that, you know, somebody may make a claim that we have achieved 400% growth. Now, saying 400% growth and saying that this year we have grown from 50 clients to 150 clients, I think the second point makes much more impact than just saying 300% growth.
Yeah.
300% ग्रोथ तो आपके 2 क्लाइंट्स थे, आप 6 क्लाइंट्स हो गए तो भी 300% ग्रोथ हुआ. And based on your business, there's nothing wrong in saying कि from 2 clients, you know, a handful of clients, we have now moved to double-digit clients.
Yes.
इतना आप बोल सकते हो. But when you have 50 clients से 150 clients का growth, it's always better to talk about the figures and not the percentage. So it has to be an honest and a clear communication.
Right.
Okay, now keeping these thumb rules in mind, we will now hit upon specific areas जहाँ पे हम content share करते हैं, content बनाने की हमें जरूरत होती है. Again, because I know most businesses today, as in especially women entrepreneurs, they're all home-based businesses. So Facebook and Instagram are the most important tools. Why and how they are most important tools, वो कविता मंडे को बात करेंगी. So we'll all attend that session and then talk about it. But how we can use it also Kavita will be talking. But Abhi, I'll give you certain guidelines about how to create your posts. As I've already told that, you know, photos should always accompany your write-up. So people are more likely to engage on your post if you have a photo in your, you know, with the write-up. And we said already कि write-up 150 words तक हो और एक photo हो, एक self-explanatory, वो sufficient होता है. अब photo कैसी होनी चाहिए? If a photo has an relatable human image, a photo of a human being, it will be much more, it will garner much more engagement than any generic photograph of, let's say, पेड़ पौधे पक्षी की या फिर कोई object की. But having a human face or a human hand or any kind of human contact that creates a human connect, it garners much more engagement. Okay.
Yeah.
Then there is something called power words, a concept called power words in copywriting. So ये content में नहीं है concept. This I have picked up from the concepts of copywriting, जो taglines वगैरह बनाते हैं. But we can use it in Facebook and Instagram का content बनाने में भी. That title जो आप लिखते हैं, use power words in your title and 1 or 2 power words in your write-up. अगर आप गूगल पे जाएंगे एंड पावर वर्ड्स फॉर कॉपीराइटिंग सर्च करेंगे, यू विल गेट अ लॉन्ग लिस्ट ऑफ दीज पावर वर्ड्स. यहाँ पर मैंने जस्ट टू गिव यू एन एग्जांपल, आई हैव शेयर्ड अ डजन फुल ऑफ पावर वर्ड्स. यू विल रीड थ्रू देम, you will understand why these are power words. So Kavita, why do you think these words are power words?
They're positive
And
easy, proven, results, effective, discover, powerful, instant.
इन वर्ड्स को जब आप पढ़ रहे हैं, आपके अंदर कुछ हिल नहीं रहा है? डोंट यू गेट एन एड्रेनालिन रश?
Currently, no.
No. Okay, so when you read these power words and taglines, they actually invoke an emotional connect. कि अच्छा, so if you read, you know, proven results by using green coffee beans, then you want to know how did they prove these results for losing weight using green coffee beans. You want to know it, so they raise your curiosity and they invoke some kind of an emotional connect with you when correctly used in a tagline. And this brings us to the third prerequisite, which says create emotional connect. Now this is Gyan, okay? I'll give you an example, and it's a very good example which we got to see only, I think only 2 days ago, and Kavita only had shared with us this particular photograph. So let me read what it says. It says, life has been a big roller coaster with more downs than ups, but I am still fighting. Shuchi, a super mom. A cafe inspiration story which will give you goosebumps. So यहाँ पर दो power words हैं. एक super mom है, एक inspiration है और एक goosebumps भी है. Now goosebumps is not a positive word, but still as जैसे ही मैं पढ़ती हूँ कि story gives me goosebumps, I am curious. ऐसा क्या हुआ इस lady के, and the lady's photograph is there. So I wanted to know एकदम से कि ऐसा क्या हो गया इस लेडी के लाइफ में कि गूज़बम्प्स आ जाएंगे हमें पढ़ के. What? You were curious because you were emotionally connected immediately. So yes, Kavita, this was an excellent graphic, and this is a very good example that I could use for this particular section of the presentation.
I will also share a personal experience since I've been posting so many posts on social media nowadays.
Yes.
So we do our graphics in two types. One where we have real picture of people, and in some of the graphics where we do not have pictures of people, we take some clip art or any picture from the internet. So
yes.
the number of hits on the posts where we have real pictures are more than double in with the number of with the posts where we do not use real pictures but are using clip arts. So when
this is a researched fact. This is a researched fact, and the number I'll give you, the research says that ideally 55% more engagement comes, but when you're saying more than double, it's an excellent number, I would say. So yes, everybody, we have a live testimonial of this fact now.
So you definitely connect more when there is a original picture of the person with for whom you're talking for, or you can connect to, I think you can connect to people more looking at the graphics when it's a real picture rather than a clip art taken from internet from anywhere.
Right. So in this particular picture, this lady, Shuchi, is standing with her son. And sideways, we have power words which says that, she's a super mom and her story will give you goosebumps. I immediately want to know that what is wrong with this mother, or what happened to or what might have happened to the child, that, that she has this kind of a story. So this, yes, will of course have more engagement. This is a very good example. Thank you, Kavita. I didn't have to search much for a good example for this section.
Thank you for using cafe pictures in your presentation.
My pleasure. Okay, so the next most important content is emails. WhatsApp ke saath, and with the informal way of doing business, we feel that emails are not that important. But as you grow your business, as you reach out to more audience, or if you decide to go the startup way, you will realize that emails are very, very important for your business. So certain prerequisites for your email are that you have to have a relevant subject line. You have to clearly introduce yourself. So the first line has to say that I am Anupriya talking. I am Anupriya and I represent Mommy Tincture, which is a parenting and lifestyle blog. If I say that I am writing on behalf of Mommy Tincture, it looks like some rut job. कि मेरे को किसी ने job दे दिया था and I had to write this mail, but I have no emotional connect with this place or with this organization. So writing that I am Anupriya and I represent Mommy Tincture makes a lot more emotional connect and impact. Then आपके language में you have to use simple tenses, active tenses. We might have gone there. No, we don't have to use we might have gone there. We said we decided that we will not go there now, or we decided to go there later. Okay, we decided to go there on the condition this. So it's a very clear language, very clear message that you are sending out. It has to be a formal tone. Formality in your tone comes with practice. So I can't really give you an example because we are all sensible enough to not use very casual words in our mails. So yes, this is one thing that you need to take care of. And if you have a graphic to explain your service or proposition, then use that graphic, paste that graphic in the mail body itself. Do not send it as an attachment, because again, with decreasing spans of attention, people will not have the time to open the attachment. They might not open it. While if the graphic is attached in the email itself, they will just look at it. They will be forced to look at it. So you have higher chances of people going through your content on the mail body than in an attachment.
True.
I'll come to the example. But before that, I'll want to talk about another form of long form write-ups, which is normal write-ups, articles, or blog posts. So everything and anything that you put on your website content other than about us information, product information, is a long form write-up or a blog post. So again, write a title using a power word. At least एक power word use करें अपने title में, so that people feel the need. Use simple tenses again. Use short paragraphs. तो 100 words भी बहुत ज़्यादा है एक paragraph में लिखने के लिए. Use shorter paragraphs, 50 word paragraphs. एक sentence is too short, so use 2 or 3 sentences. उससे ज़्यादा नहीं लिखना है. And your one sentence should not be more than 15 words. So ऐसा नहीं हो एक ही sentence में पूरा paragraph बन जाए. Use a sentence which has maximum 15 words and let one paragraph be not more than 30, let's say 50 words. Okay? Then it's always better to use a listicle with the subheadings, or bullet points wherever possible. I'll come to the example. I'm not talking French, so you'll see it through an example. And use graphic as the main message. If you want to stress upon a particular point, uska ek graphic bana do, post ke beech mein, people will read it and know that this is what you want to stress upon.
Yes.
I'll come to the example now. Okay, so this is a slide. This could be a slide in a PowerPoint presentation, or this could be a write-up on a website or a write-up in print, which says how to make a good first impression. Right?
Yeah.
Take 10 seconds to read through it. Just give me a moment, guys. Just give me a moment. Yeah. Just give me a moment. So you have read through it?
Yeah.
Kavita, you read through it?
Yeah.
So this is a write-up which says the headline is quite clear and it's decent also. It says how to make a good first impression. Now, there is one folly in this headline, which I also observed now, that good impression for what? So, it could have been made better by saying good impression for an interview, good client impression, good impression for a meeting with your client. So, that is one thing that could have been added in this headline. Okay, now let me take you to the next slide.
This one is much better presentation.
This is much better. Why is it much better, Kavita?
The points are clear. They are in bullet format.
Yeah.
Not paragraphs. In PowerPoint
yes.
presentations and in brochures, one should always use this kind of format rather than the paragraph formats. The earlier one, frankly, I did not read the entire thing except the first few words of each para.
Right.
Here you will read every point.
Right. So the basic premise of this format is, one, you have 4 subheadings.
Yeah.
You have 4 subheadings clearly in bold and in capitals. So when I read the title, and if I don't have the time, I read these 4 points, I know this makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I have to present as a PowerPoint presentation in a speech where I will also be there and this deck will be there, I might do away with the smaller bullet points completely, because they'll be things that I will talk about. I don't want people distracted by reading through these bullet points. I will talk about it and they'll have a much better recall, because anything which is interactive has more connection and has more recall value. So I might not even use this, but if I have to share this write up or share this slide graphic as a graphic in a mail or on Facebook as an Instagram post, this suffices. It has subheadings and it also explains what I mean by saying be on time, be prepared, grooming matters, pay attention. What do I mean by these bullet points has been, by these subheadings has been explained in the bullet points. Okay. Now, if I want to go a step ahead with the same format, what could you do, Kavita?
Step ahead, you will remove the sub points, or you will add graphics.
Yes. So I could present the same data in a much more visually pleasing manner.
Yeah. So
Does this connect more?
yeah.
Right? So it is not even a list. So if I'm somebody who doesn't like reading even a list, अगर मेरे को ऐसे भी articles पसंद नहीं है जिसमें लिखा है 5 ways to lose weight, 5 quick ways to improve your memory, वो list भी मैं पढ़ नहीं सकती हूँ, तो ये एक graphic है कि मेरे एक single eye span में सारी information है.
Yes.
एक सिंगल आई स्पैन में आई डोंट हैव टू स्क्रॉल माय आईज, मेरे एक सिंगल आई स्पैन में एज अ ग्राफिक ये पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन आ गई है. नाउ इफ आई वांट टू नो मोर, आई विल गो इनटू द फाइन प्रिंट एंड रीड द बुलेट पॉइंट्स. अदरवाइज मेरे को दिख रहा है बी ऑन टाइम, मतलब ही टॉकिंग अबाउट टाइम पे रहना है, घड़ी का ग्राफिक बना है. बी प्रिपेयर्ड मतलब चेकलिस्ट बना हुआ है, तो सो आई हैव टू चेक थिंग्स व्हिच नीड टू बी डन. Grooming matters are talking about clothes. And body language, yes, you know, body postures की कुछ बात की हुई है, तो body language, I use this posture from our public speaking class which says this is a posture of power. So yes, this sounds better.
Yeah.
Right. So what we have done is we have come from this to this.
Yes.
And this can be used for any format, mode of content. तो अगर आपको email में भेजना है, you can give a short introduction about why you are writing. Yeah. And you can share, okay, I'm sharing this graphic so that you will know what are the benefits of this and you can think about it. So यहाँ पर हम first good impression की बात कर रहे हैं. We could talk about like a business. Just a minute. Yes, we could talk about प्रभा जी का बिजनेस विच इज होलिस्टिक बास्केट. तो वो एक ग्राफिक में 4 पॉइंट्स लिखेंगे. इट्स होममेड, इट्स कंप्लीटली हाइजीनिक, इट इज मेड फ्रॉम ऑर्गेनिक, लेट्स से ऑर्गेनिक इंग्रेडिएंट्स और ऑर्गेनिक वेजिटेबल्स, एंड इट इज रीजनेबली प्राइस्ड. तो वो चारों पॉइंट्स इस ग्राफिक में आ जाएंगे. उनसे रिलेटेड एक फोटोग्राफ या ग्राफिक डाल सकते हैं.
Absolutely.
And if you use a graphic designer, they can come up with much better graphics. इसी को और improvise करके they can come up with much better graphics. But the idea is instead of this, always use this. Okay? Or in some places which you feel are very formal, you could use this also. Like in an email, in a blog post, you could use this. क्योंकि blog post का एक और aspect होता है which is words, the number of words that you need to have in a blog post or on a page, web page, that I'll come to. So in addition to what I've already said about long format content, website content, blog content needs to be optimized for search engine optimization. Don't get scared, ये बहुत एक अलग area of study है, but in short search engine optimization is कि जब मैं गूगल सर्च में जाकर होलिस्टिक बास्केट ढूंढूंगी तो क्या टॉप पे आपके फेसबुक पेज या आपके वेबसाइट का नाम आएगा? आज अगर आप जाके मॉमी टिंचर ब्लॉग बोलकर सर्च करेंगे तो क्या मेरा ब्लॉग टॉप सर्च में आएगा, फ्रंट पेज के सर्च में आएगा? दैट इज सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन. इट टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ एस्पेक्ट्स इनटू कंसिडरेशन. कीवर्ड्स होते हैं, ऑन पेज ऑप्टिमाइजेशन होती है, बट वन इज यू नीड नॉट नो ऑल दिस. आपको डिटेल में जानने की जरूरत नहीं है unless you are a content writer. If you will hire a content writer or a graphic designer, you need to know these words ताकि आप उनसे बात कर सकें. So when I had my website designer और मैं blog अपना बना रही थी, तो मुझे उससे पूछने के लिए ये words मालूम होना जरूरी है. अच्छा तुमने SEO किया है? What plugin have you given me so that I can check that I'm using the right keywords? Keyword research कैसे करना है? ऑन पेज ऑप्टिमाइजेशन किया है या नहीं किया है? ये सब टर्म्स आपको मालूम होंगे तभी आप पूछ पाएंगे. अगर मालूम ही नहीं होंगे तो आप पूछ भी नहीं पाएंगे अपने डिजाइनर से, अपने वेबसाइट डिजाइनर से आप पूछ भी नहीं पाएंगे. एंड व्हेन यू राइटिंग लॉन्ग फॉर्म कंटेंट फॉर योर वेबसाइट, इट इज ऑलवेज गुड टू हैव अ ब्लॉग. व्हाई? बिकॉज ब्लॉग इज समथिंग जहां पे आप कीवर्ड्स को बहुत अच्छे से यूज कर सकते हो, and the probability of a better ranking on Google for your website improves by many time, increases by many time. And ये format general guideline होती है. पहले उसको बोलते थे 300 words से ज्यादा होना चाहिए एक पेज पे, but आजकल बोलते हैं कि 650 words से ज्यादा होना चाहिए if you want to rank on Google. तो 650 वर्ड्स आप एक नॉर्मल वेबसाइट पेज पे लिख नहीं सकते हैं, बिकॉज इफ यू हैव टू इंट्रोड्यूस योर बिजनेस अगेन, यू कैन गो अबाउट टॉकिंग अबाउट राउंड एंड राउंड अबाउट योर बिजनेस, because 650 words becomes too much. Just give me a moment. Yes, baby. Yeah, 650 words becomes too much. So what you need to do is, it's always good to have a blog page. वहां पर आप रेगुलरली हफ्ते में एक बार, 2 हफ्ते में एक बार एक आर्टिकल लिखिए अपने बिजनेस से रिलेटेड, एंड देन उसको हम उसमें आप कीवर्ड्स डाल सकते हो, एंड दैट विल इम्प्रूव योर रैंक. ओके, दैट विल हेल्प यू इम्प्रूव योर सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन. नाउ राइटिंग ब्लॉग पोस्ट इज एन ऑल टुगेदर डिफरेंट वर्कशॉप. वो मतलब वर्कशॉप नहीं है, वो एक अलग ही सब्जेक्ट है. उसके लिए वी रिक्वेस्ट कविता, इफ यू फील द नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज ब्लॉगिंग, we'll have to request Kavita to provide us with another hour, and then we can go about it. But for now, these are the things you need to know, क्योंकि आप खुद भी नहीं करेंगे, आप किसी को हायर करेंगे तो आपको ये सब कीवर्ड्स मालूम होने चाहिए उनसे सवाल पूछने के लिए या काम करवाने के लिए. Now, the most important thing, how do you develop these skills? मैंने आपको एक बार बताया, you will keep these bullet points in mind, but how do you practice that? इसका सिर्फ एक ही इलाज है. जैसे हम बच्चे को बोलते हैं कि बेटा याद करने का एक ही इलाज है कि बार बार पढ़ो, प्रैक्टिस. इसका भी एक ही इलाज है, यू हैव टू रीड. द मोर यू रीड, द मोर यू रिसर्च, द मोर यू अंडरस्टैंड कि आपको अपना कंटेंट कैसे बनाना है. So what do you read? The $1 million question then is, यार ऐसे तो आजकल there is a deluge, एक बाढ़ आई हुई है कंटेंट की, तो हम क्या पढ़ें जिससे हमें फायदा हो. तो आप अपना बिजनेस डोमेन डिसाइड करिए. आप एक बहुत सिंपल तरीका, अपने कॉम्पिटिटर्स को लिस्ट डाउन कर लीजिए 5, और वो 5 कॉम्पिटिटर्स अपने वेबसाइट पे क्या कर रहे हैं वो अंडरस्टैंड दैट. So maybe local competitors might not give you a very good benchmark, क्योंकि उनको भी आधे लोगों को शायद आइडिया नहीं होगा कि क्या चल रहा है, कंटेंट कैसे बनाना है. So look at bigger names. So maybe Big Basket, for holistic basket a good measure would be, आप एक बार Big Basket या Growers के वेबसाइट को देखिए. They have become good names now, but they have a lot of budget to maintain a very good website. तो वो जो कर रहे हैं, मेक अ बुलेट, अगेन आप अपना एक लिस्ट बनाइए कि आप इसमें से क्या क्या कर सकते हैं, आप क्या क्या कर सकते हैं, एंड देन लुक थ्रू इट. Then read there's a lot of help material also online. So read the how-to articles on specific content mode. So read how to make a good PowerPoint presentation. तो उसमें से आपको, because now you have some basic information कि क्या अच्छा है और क्या खराब है, and you also as a customer have views कि मुझे ये अच्छा लग रहा है और ये खराब लग रहा है. Read these articles और इनमें से आपको जो सबसे अच्छे points लगे उनको list down करके आप अपने content में inculcate कीजिए. मैं आज आपको कोई list एक दे नहीं सकती हूँ क्योंकि somebody is doing a craft based business, somebody is doing a food based business, somebody is a content writer, Kavita is in an altogether different domain. So one size will not fit all of you, but what will fit is कि ये how to articles आपको online मिलेंगे and वहां से आप हमेशा एक exhaustive list में से अपना list को tick mark कर सकते हो कि मुझे ये अच्छा लग रहा है. आप Instagram पे जाइए, let's say somebody who's a क्राफ्ट का वो, तो आप इंस्टाग्राम पे जाइए, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ पोस्ट डू दे राइट, वो एक फोटो खींच रहे हैं, वो किस तरीके की फोटो खींच रहे हैं, एंड उसके बाद वो किस तरीके का टाइटल लिख रहे हैं और कैसा राइट अप लिख रहे हैं. इनके एंगेजमेंट से आपको पता लगेगा वेदर इट्स वर्किंग और नॉट वर्किंग. So you will, somebody who has 20 likes vis-a-vis somebody who has 500 likes, you will understand that this post or this particular account has more engagement. Try and figure out, try and research ki what is working for them. Am I the same philosophy? Will this work for me? To say कि मैंने आज तक जो किया है वो किसी ने भी नहीं किया है is like living in denial. Absolutely. People have tried it. They might have been successful or unsuccessful. If people before you who have done it have been unsuccessful, you learn from their mistakes. And for people who have been successful, you learn by following their trail. तो आज के डेट में हमारे लिए ये अच्छी बात है. People will want to say हमें दूसरा बिल गेट्स नहीं बनना है, हमें खुद बनना है नया. हम अपने बच्चों को ऐसे मोटिवेट करते हैं. But for us who are starting at a smaller scale, it's always good to look around and research on the material which is already available. So the third point is also the same thing, you know, that study websites, study accounts, Instagram accounts, study Facebook accounts in your domain. What is it that they're doing right? So I'll take my own example. As a blogger, आज के डेट में मेरे वेबसाइट पे 280 आर्टिकल्स हैं. I am somehow, and then I went to another, and मेरा कुछ एक traffic है which I'm not very satisfied with. So I talked to another blogger in my domain, parenting and lifestyle, and I talked to her. And she gave me a feedback that Anupriya, you write about everything under the sun. So you write about parenting also, you write about books also, you write about other people's books also, you write about your own books also. Then you write about women wellness also. So आपके topics, you have half a dozen topics. While in her website, she writes only about parenting topics, nothing else. She said, I feel like talking about other topics, but I'm very clear कि ये blog is going to be a parenting blog. Right? Something I was impressed with, because I do not have the control over myself कि मैं सिर्फ एक ही topic के बारे में बात करूं. I want to write about everything. उसकी एक cost है. Now, if this is my strategy or this is my business decision that I want to write about 6 different topics, then I have to pay a price in terms of creating a brand image. So my brand will not be known as just a parenting blog or a specialized blog in parenting. It will be known as a lifestyle blog, जिसका gambit बहुत बड़ा हो जाता है, जहाँ पर competitors बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाते हैं. But still, that's my decision. So you have to take calls based on your decision and your objectives, and then you have to decide what kind of content will work with you by studying other people, your competitors, let's say, or the market leaders in your domain. Kavita, did I make sense?
Yeah, absolutely, Anupriya. So there.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Not audible.
Hello.
Am I audible to anyone else?
हाँ कविता बोलो.
अभी सुन रहे हैं? हेलो.
Okay, I'll continue. Now these are some we're almost towards the end of our presentation, but these are certain researched facts that despite WhatsApp, despite everything, email is the most popular type of content. So you have to work on your emails very carefully. Keep your paragraph first. Make the subject line very clear. Introduce yourself. Make the intent clear in the first paragraph itself. And create a list. Matlab, use shorter paragraphs, use bullet points wherever possible. Then when you're using graphics, it said that 80% of graphics that go viral are those which have texts on less than 20% of the space. So this is some very strange and weird research done by people who are into copywriting, and that's what they came up with. Then again, articles with images are more popular on websites. And regular blogging on your website can bring more leads to your business by 60%. So if you're looking for leads through your website, blogging is a very good way to do it. Any questions now? I am done. So Kavita, questions.
Anupriya, can you hear me now? Anupriya.
Give me a moment. I need to have some water.
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me now? So now I will allow participants.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, Anupriya,
Yes.
now I have allowed participants to unmute themselves, and they can answer the questions directly after they unmute themselves. So now you can unmute yourself if you have any questions. So earlier, Shraddha had a question. She was asking if I have to attach my brochure to the email. Should I put it in the email body itself, or it should go as an attachment?
See, if it is a detailed brochure with, let's say, 6 sides, it's better to give it as an attachment. But I would suggest that whenever you are, it's something detailed, then it has to go as an attachment. पर उसका एक summary create करके एक single graphic में बना लीजिए और उसको mail body में डाल दीजिए.
Okay. Any other questions from anybody? Because there were.
I have a question.
Hi,
Kavita,
Yeah, hi Radhika.
hi.
हाँ, राधिका बोलो.
Question that if we are in the service industry, like suppose transport, how often should we do the posts? Like online, how often should we make the posts?
So Radhika, who are your target audience? So who are you posting for? That's the most important question. You are into transport.
Those are all, Anupriya, see, these are all businessmen who are 40, 50 plus of age. Okay, I agree with you. They are socially, they are very active, maybe on Facebook. But maybe, they are not, they are not on regular on social media. Then how?
So Radhika, so my question, you did not understand my question. My question is, who are you going to post for your target audience or your existing customers?
Target audience.
So target audience, you always have target audience on Facebook. It's always a good frequency. See, Instagram pe bolte you have to have a frequency of every day if you want to be an effective account. Correct. But Facebook has a different mechanism. Facebook may, if you're posting, let's say twice a week or even once a week, it should work out for you based on the kind of service that you're providing. If it is a fast moving service, let's say a holistic basket or a home delivery service, वहां पर आपको ज्यादा frequency से post करना पड़ेगा. While if you are a slow moving service or a constant service जिसमें कुछ changes नहीं आने वाले हैं कभी, let's say कोई home based craft का business है, like I think Richa has a she created
Resin
some raisins, raisin trays
Yeah.
बनाए उन्होंने, and she does a lot of other craft work also. So if
Hmm.
she is doing that, then she needs to update as and when she's creating something new. She should update and she should talk about it. Facebook
I
gives you
want
a
to
lot
ask
of
something.
flexibility. Yes, Yavi.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask, since I have a brand of eco-friendly products, and this is a startup.
Okay.
So since you mentioned that email is the most popular type of content, so when I have to introduce my brand, I will obviously have to send my products as in the list of products. So I will obviously have to send a PDF of my products with the pricing and everything. So then,
Right.
does the I mean, what do I say?
How many? So how many
Will get
products
lost.
do you have? How many products do you have, Yavi?
So we have a Shraddha. This is Shraddha. Yavi is my daughter.
Okay, so
Yeah. So
Shraddha,
the products,
how
yeah.
many
So
products do you have?
we have a wide range of products. From starting from
How
cloth
many
bags
lines?
to
How many lines of products do you have? Let me then get specific.
4 to 5.
4 to 5. So you can definitely compile one graphic which contains these 4 to 5 products. उनके प्राइस के बारे में मत बात करो उस ग्राफिक में, लेकिन इन लाइंस ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स का ग्राफिक कुछ ऐड कर दो, these are my products, and this is the target market that I am looking at. और वो ग्राफिक को मेल बॉडी में लिख दो, and for further details look at the attachment.
Okay. Okay.
Does it make
Thank
sense?
you so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Anupriya, I have one more question.
Yeah.
Last question. Sorry.
Yes,
How
yes.
do I improve my LinkedIn profile? Because we are in the service industry, and
Even I want to.
the purchase managers and all these people, they are, first of all, if I even send them an email, they first of all check the LinkedIn profile. So the LinkedIn profile
yes.
suddenly has become so important that everybody is going through it as a as a scanner, that okay, if this company has a good LinkedIn profile, this is a genuine company.
Acha, Radhika,
Right.
I'll keep your question on hold. Okay?
Okay.
I'll keep your question on hold. I'll come back to that later because I have an answer ready for that. All right. So I had a question. Yes. Tell me.
To know that whether content writing and copywriting are same or two different verticals.
They are two different verticals. So content writing is mostly long form content writing, email writing. Copywriting is again, it's more of branding content. So you want to write a tagline, you want to create a graphic जिसमें कि what content should go, a brand has a content, तो ये सब copywriting का it's a copywriting का वो. They're overlapping, of course, but copywriting is a much more advertising focused. Copywriting is much more advertising focused, while content writing is any kind of communication.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. There was another question from Richa. Hello, Madhuji.
Hello.
बोलिए, हाँ जी बोलिए.
I am a baker.
Yes.
My bakery named I Bake You It. I want to know how do I attract more customer in social media by content.
Okay. देखिए पहला तो स्टेप वही है मधु जी, that you have to create a Facebook page and an Instagram profile. ये बेसिक्स हैं. इनकी मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटजीज कविता डिस्कस करेंगी मंडे को. उसके बाद भी अगर कोई डाउट्स होंगे तो मैं उसके लिए अभी मैं बता रही हूँ. I have a last statement to make for every one of you, but I'll do that after I'll address your queries. After I've addressed all your queries, then I'll make an announcement, and then I guess it should satisfy all of you. Any more questions?
I think we're done, Anupriya.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful session and lots to learn. And I guess there's a lot more to learn also from you. So probably we'll have to have 2 more sessions with you on content writing, because content writing
is a vast subject. So blog writing becomes an altogether different domain because you have to talk about keywords there, how to use keywords. and what should be the format of blogs, head taglines, etc. So yes, let's plan to do that sometime in future. In the meanwhile, if we are done, can I make one announcement, Kavita?
Of course.
Yes. So this is for everybody, especially for the cafe members. If you have any kind of one consultation for your content queries. So like Radhika had a content query for her LinkedIn profile. Madhuji had a content query for how to improve engagement via Facebook and Instagram. How she should design her Facebook page. I will do one query for each one of you via email. My email ID is anupriya.gupta83@gmail.com, or my WhatsApp number, which is there in the group. So please get in touch with me, and I would be glad to help you with one query. Being a cafe mentor, I think that is my responsibility to guide you through for all your content queries. Okay, Anupriya. Anupriya.
It's Anupriya.
Automatically, actually.
So you remove the K.
Dot Gupta. Anupriya dot Gupta.
83 right?
Anupriya.gupta83.
@gmail.com.
Yes.
So Anupriya, that's really kind of you to take one query from each cafe member.
That is. So Richa had a question. What question was it, please, Kavita? Acha, haan. Richa had a question. Sorry, it came privately to me.
Okay.
Richa sent a question saying, how can I build my brand Bumblebee Bath Products on FB and Insta? I've made the pages but not build it up. Let's wait for the Facebook marketing class by Kavita on Monday. And then we'll talk about Instagram also. I think that's in pipeline. And you will have a lot of queries answered. You'll have a lot of queries answered via that. After that, if you have one, so this query that I'm talking, you have any more queries, we'll take it up. And this query that I'm talking about will be in the form of one half-an-hour session where we'll discuss your queries and I will make suggestions, and then you're free to make those, implement those suggestions or not. Okay?
Yeah. Even for beginners also.
Everybody, for everybody in cafe,
Yeah.
you have to be a cafe member. That's it. Okay,
Yeah.
and I would be glad to help you with your, I will be glad to give you that half an hour to help you design your content strategy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
wonderful, Anupriya. Can you
That's
please
wonderful.
put your blog details on the WhatsApp group? Because
I will do that. I will do that.
so it's
Yes, I will do that.
want to put so many things in a 1 hour session, but really grateful to you for putting it up all together in such a short time, and with your 2 kids in the quarantine period when no house help.
I think we are all in the same boat. I think we are all in the same boat in this.
But
So
much. Thank you.
it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, Kavita. Okay.
Thank you.
Everybody, please post your feedback on social media. It helps us to create more awareness about our initiative. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kavita.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Sunday. Don't forget it's a Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you
I
so
think
much.
the meaning, I think the Sunday has lost its significance in this quarantine period.
I'm telling everybody that all the Sundays of the year have come together.
Right.
Chalo, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.